Yes, yes. It is necessary to educate those uneducated women. That is first and foremost. Once they have education, training, and economic freedom, they will come into their own. What oppresses women around the world today is economic oppression and lack of sufficient education. Those are the two forces which are keeping them in place in this oppressed state. When they can be given means for economic self-reliance and education, they will come up in the world. And naturally, there are forces of culture and tradition in many places which also lend a very dominant hand to sustain the status quo. But as the women begin to see the potentials, they will respond. They will respond. And as they see, they can help their children first and foremost, because a mother's main drive is to protect and give her children all they can have. And when they see they can be better mothers, then they will like it very much. But it should not be assumed that women in the West have it so much better. When they have had to sacrifice their times with their children and the natural inclinations of their heart to stay and care for their children, to go out and work in a man's way in the world, they are also oppressed. Women's power is not yet as it will be. It is growing quickly, but it is not there as yet. The world still revolves in a man's time scale. When is the monthly cycle holiday for each woman in the company? Yes? I do not see that practiced. When is the time allotted fully for the mother to be with the children for the first 5 years of their lives? Where are the cottage industries that she can do in the home while she raises the children? The Western societies are not really so advanced, and some more primitive societies that the Westerns see, oh, the women are so oppressed. The women are looking at the Western women thinking those ladies don't know how oppressed they are. Oppression has many forms. So in the traditional society where the lady has her time apart at her time of the month, she is given full opportunity to raise her children and entirely supported while she does. She may not have so much freedom to walk on the street by herself. And there are definite ways she is oppressed, but in other ways her life may be better. It's a turmoil now. These integrations have not taken place. They are taking place. And so there is a trying of many things. When women come more to their own in society, the ways of society will change. And there will be synthesis and integration. And the very nature of the work week will change. The work week, the whole adaptation of conceptualization of work, is to a man's temperament. It is not suited to women. Their cycles, their raising of children, it is not adapted to them. they have adapted to a man's world, those who have gone into the workforce. And for it, they have attained freedom economically, or some have. They have attained rights and privileges, but they have lost so much. But the society today is imbalanced in many ways. It is only a part of that imbalance. One points to patriarchy today with a very negative view. But I tell you, there was a time when it was very positive. And for the ladies who had this life in the villages, their lives were sweet and protected, and they had time to raise their children and to have their society of women. Things are not always what they seem. Today's society is out of balance. Patriarchy has reached its culmination and is in decline. There is the chaos of change right now. Women will find their place, and men too are a bit unsure of their place now, isn't it? But they too will find their place. And I am saying that when that place is found, there will be integration of what is commonly called masculine and feminine in the individuals. And that way much more freedom and much more wholeness. It is because as there is evolution in the living beings, at this stage there is more identification with mind and less with physical form. And in that identification, there is more integration of both the Divine Mother and the Divine Father in each and every one. All right.